Right, it's been a while since we've done this, and there's lots of buttons, and you know how confused I get with buttons, but I believe there's 10 tabs. 4 for the hell, 1 for the space, 4 for the yeah, and 1 to put a smile on my face. Come on guys, fill the chat, you know what to do. Dum, 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 dum. Here it comes. Boom! That's the way we do it. £9 Sunday night, UK time. It's time for the Sunday nighter. And we have got the Visagiling stuff. Let me just drag some windows across. Yeah, we're doing the Windows thing again. Right, that's window there, that's window there. I can see my chat. I need to pop out my chat. You see, we've been streaming on on quite a simple platform, haven't we? Direct with YouTube and direct with Restream. And I haven't done the proper OBS streaming in a while. So I've been setting it up. And it's all working great. But YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such as viewers may experience buffering. Right, well, it ain't my end. If you have buffering issues, guys, drop your resolution. I think I know where it is. I think on OBS, when we last used it, we had connection issues because we were using so many webcams and we had to drop the actual data rate. So fingers crossed we'll be okay. Yeah, but if you need to, drop your resolution. Remember, this is an evolving process. We're getting it better. As you can see, Mel is well lit. Got studio lights in here as well. Welcome to the new space. Yeah. Right. For those of you who are, let me just move that so I can see the chat. No, it's my ASP every night with YouTube for some bloody reason. I had a little, but I solved it. Nice. Right. Mel is illuminated. I am. Look at this. I'm going to have to get Kerry get me some of that makeup again and take this glare off. That's the problem with having studio lights. And I've only got one of them on at the moment. Yeah. Is it adapters mechanicus? Is it adapters? Melcanicus. Melcanicus. I like that. Yeah. So anyway, the space. Yeah. The mission this week was to set up the sort of home space after, finishing off all the last little bits and a bit of chaos with, lockdowns and moving from studio, all sorts of stuff, working from home and all sorts. And it was like, right, going to put some time into this. Yeah. And so I put 2 days into it and I put 2 long days. It was 11:30 on Tuesday. Yeah. That I finished sort of getting everything in, getting computers positioned and all wires and, things neat. And, my supplies all there. Now, this is quite a lot from the studio because of lockdowns and that sort of stuff. I've got to divvy it up between here and the studio. Yeah. My idea is I'm going to do my Mechanicus stuff at home, yeah, and tutorial stuff at the studio. It's just right now, I'm finding my mojo again. I'm finding it with streaming. I've got to find it with filming as well. I did try earlier this week, but I got a bit flustered. Do you know what I mean? With, all right, how do I do? So I sort of stepped back and sort of said, no, look, let's just roll with it. Yeah, and do what you can do rather than saying, right, I want to do this. Yeah, because it has been a while and I'm not going anywhere and I'm coming back. That's that's why I'm here. Yeah, so it's like, no, don't stress. Don't make doing what you love something you don't want to do or you worry about and that sort of stuff. So Mel's a little bit more laid back. That being said, I have been filming and I have been doing. So Tuesday night, 11:30, finally finish setting up the space. Yeah, looks great. I think, all right, that's it. I've got all the plastics. I mean, all that lot wasn't set up. I just got a load of plastics. I went and made myself a brew. Then I did that thing that, I don't know if this is a universal gender thing, yeah, but with regards to blokes, after you've done a really nice job and you've set something up, you know, you step back, you go back and admire it a bit. You know what I mean? You go back and we do that with terrain. You know, you're like, leave it alone, all done, and you go, yeah, you know, just on your own. Yeah, and I was doing that sort of thing, and I just thought, oh, do you know what? I don't even know why I did it. Yeah, I just got some plastics. I started just put them on there, and I think what I wanted to do was take a photo of the new space, and I wanted some plastics, and forgot the photo. It was 3 o'clock in the morning by the time I'd finished playing with terrain, and I woke up the next morning. Yeah, Wednesday morning. I felt guilty, like no, you should have gone bed early, got that sort of stuff. And I thought, no, you genuinely sort of lost yourself in the hobby. Yeah, and it's been a long time because I mean, a lot of the stuff I've been doing for this year has been focused on the book. So it's been hobby, but it's been work, if you know what I mean. Whereas what I was doing was just hobby. Yeah, and it was really good. And I just decided, you know what? Just do that. Just hobby for a few days. I mean, you're lucky enough that your hobby is technically your living. I mean, I need to step it up and all that sort of stuff. But so enjoy it. That's what this is about. So I did, and I've made some wonderful things. I've really got into it. But here's the interesting thing. Yeah, and I do see questions, and I'll start answering questions shortly. But here's the interesting thing. Yeah, the book has really paid off because there was another thing that I hadn't really noticed about, my hobby days. Picked up my notebook. And because we're with working with doing the book and that sort of stuff, when I'm doing the book, when I was doing the book, it's like, right, I know the core points I want to get across, I know where I've got to build. But as you're actually doing the building, it pulls back lots of little things. Oh, there's that tip. Oh, there's that. Oh, I could do this. You know what I mean? And so as I was building, I'd also add notes, yeah, and then finalize the writing, pulling the extra ideas, the things I'd remembered as I was building and that sort of stuff, yeah, and the relevant stuff to the build into the final text for the book. And it stuck with me without me realizing, because this is a new book, by the way, Filthy Old One. This is book 2. This is actually about book 7. Yeah, but there's notes for at least 3 technical videos on doing sci-fi terrain there. Yeah, and I already know I'm doing that thing where I've already got a post-it note with a load of other stuff. What I do is I have a post-it note on my desk, yeah, next to a pen, and then I'll scribble and little things come in, I'll just put quick notes, yeah, and then I'll take the post-it note, stick it on a page, and then when I'm sitting down and I'm actually ready to write, I've got the post-it note, and I do it while it's fresh, yeah, and so I did this without realizing, just automatically, and that's really good, guys, yeah, because I couldn't do that before. When I did tutorials before, I won't say they were forced, but I had to sit down, I had, and I had to put it like a bit, I suppose to put it in context was, when I did the tutorials before, it's very much like writing the book and then building the terrain for the photos after you've done the writing, if you know what I mean. Because you talk as you do the watch. Oh, the DMG info, thank you, buddy. Yeah, but what you call it, writing the book and pulling the words in afterwards. But when you do a video, you're essentially writing the words as you're taking the photos. There isn't a let's wrap it, pull it up, and all that. You remembered something about this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no sort of second drafting. Yeah, with a video, you don't go, and so by doing this, yeah, it's like, I know my videos are going to be more comprehensive. In fact, it's like, I'm writing. That's one video. It's like, actually, Bosh, you're not going to fit that in one video. You're getting quite detailed there. You know, that's going to be a one bloody video for me. Yeah. So, for example, sci-fi pipes. It started with a bullet point. I've got a mini series of 3 tutorials coming on sci-fi pipes. And that's just from the notes I've put down so far. So, this week's been really positive for me. Yeah, really positive in finding my mojo, and not just that, sharing my passion. I've started posting a few pictures of what I've been working on, that sort of stuff, on a few Facebook groups. I'm being a bit of a like whore. I'm after him and me. I'll be honest with you. Off the back of the book and the amazing response to the book, which it's been, yeah, I haven't seen anything negative yet, which means some bugger is going to say something negative. Yeah, it's probably going to be Martin. Yeah, I see him there. Yeah. And he's in the book. I know what he's going to say as well. I know what he's going to say. But the feedback from the book, I've missed that. And so feedback from my hobby, and you know, I've been a bit of a like whore and getting that. And the stuff I've posted on groups, it's racking up hundreds of likes, you know, because people are liking the sci-fi stuff. Now, I want to be absolutely clear. Yeah, we're not going full sci-fi as always. The terrain tutor will cover every sort of terrain we can. Yeah. So don't worry, all you railroaders, don't panic, going, oh God. Yeah, and as always, yeah, things need to be weathered, they need to be based, the techniques carry across. Yeah, so if it isn't your thing, this, yeah, don't think there's not stuff you can learn from it. Yeah. I mean, railways aren't my sort of thing. I still watch the railway videos. You know what I mean? Loads of people are saying I love the book. Right. So this week has been great for me. Yeah. Now, studio setup wise, yeah, it's looking rather good. I've still got a final little bit of tweaking to do with one camera, but if I very quickly, where's my mouse gone? There you are. Oh, but Mel, where are you? No, actually, do you like this? So I can sit at my desk with my cutting mat. I've got all my tools in front of me, in front of here. Yeah, and what do you call it? I can work, and you guys can talk to me. You can see me clearly, you know, and you can also see, in, you know, broadly. Hey guys, this is what I'm working on. Blah blah blah. Blah. So I have to keep looking over there because my screen is over there. And for some reason, I've patterned myself into having to look at myself when I'm live streaming. I think it's from years of only having one monitor and me being in front of myself. Yeah, but I've practiced now. Yeah, but we can now watch. I can now work from here. Now, I have got a third webcam, thanks to you lovely people. Remember, if you do like the stream, guys, the link's down below. We need to check if the on-screen notifications work and they're still tied in. Yeah, so if you would like to donate to the stream and that sort of stuff, and we do the PayPal stuff, links are down below, and we'll see if we get some watch clip. If not, I have to do it myself. Yeah, right. Which one? I'm going to have to get used to this. Yeah, I have got another webcam. We've got that. OBS has been a little bit iffy at the minute about tying them in, but the idea will be that we will go to this shot. Yes. Oh, I'll restream chat. I'll fix that. Yeah, which once we've sorted it out, yeah, I'm hoping you will have my lovely mug, yeah, up in one corner, and then a close cam shot of what I'm doing. Yeah. The idea being is that way I don't have to move cameras, I don't have to move monitors, you know, I don't have to set up different streams, yeah. I can go from chatting to you on this one to working on the desk on this one, yeah, and showing you stuff. So we're gonna have to go a little bit old school now because I just want to show you what I've been working on. Much better point of view than March, April. Yeah, loads better, loads better. Also, I've been doing a lot of work with the actual the color balancing. yeah, and actually getting that set. So if you actually look, yeah, I should look at the colours in the room. If you look at my carpet, if you look at the walls, yeah. Thank you, Kyla. Did we've not had a notification, right? Yeah, but if you look at the sort of walls and the colours, yeah, they're pretty matched, and that's important because obviously if I'm going to be doing painting tutorials and stuff like that and showing you stuff, I want to make sure that the colours are right. So I've actually properly colour balanced. We've got a little bit of an issue because I've got a warm colour and I've got a daylight colour in here. Yeah. Oh, yes, we got what do you call it? Through Super Chat. We've got a notification. That's working. Right. Merch. Let's see if that works. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Right. So we've got two, like, which is a little, cameras can struggle with that. So once we support updates via the donations through the stream. So once we get some donations in and that sort of stuff, I'm going to swap that over to a light bulb that can do daylight, but also soft light. Same with those. The issue being is, this is also sort of my office. It's also sort of like the front room of my house. And so I don't want just studio lighting. I want to be able to have a warm, comfortable light as well. So when the studio lights go off, I can sit here, in the evening and that sort of stuff and be comfortable as a hobby and as I work. So I've got to get some special light bulbs and that sort of stuff. Because my house is so small, yeah, that's why it's literally this space. So this is actually smaller than my studio. Okay, and I only have 2 rooms downstairs along with a kitchen and a bathroom. Yeah, and they're tiny. And my living room is smaller than this one. Okay, it's important that the channel's got to run from here. I've got to work from here as well as working from the studio. But I've got to be comfortable and it can't take over my home. Yeah, well, it's taken over a quarter of the rooms in the house, the livable rooms, if you know what I mean. But I'm trying to keep it I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't turn, what is essentially part of my home into a workshop, which is why, it's quite clean, it's quite structured, and although it is a workshop and that sort of stuff, do you know what I mean? I'm trying. That's what I'll say. So there's a couple of things. We've got to think of one more camera. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is, before I show you stuff, I'm going to go back to the main one. I'm going to talk to you guys because I've been rabbiting for a while. Yeah. So, give me your questions, guys. What do you want to know? Facecam. Right. I've got a little tablet I had before. Yeah. I've had it for years that I used to use in the studio. OBS has a remote that can tie into this. So one of the other things is I'm going to have that on the desk so I can just touch between the various cameras. Yeah, so I don't have to keep reaching over to the computer. He needs to look at PayPal only on the phone. Hello, cat. And then keep a separate total of what he gets. I need to tie it in properly, to be truthful. Yeah. Me and Jace were working on it before, I had to get Barry into the watch collet. And one of the things that I don't really want to, there's things I want to do on Patreon and that sort of stuff, and I've got to do, yeah, because we need to do this channel properly, grow it and that sort of stuff, and, for the future. But I don't want that to be the first thing I do, so I don't want to be jumping on to, like, all right, okay, I've got to sort PayPal before I've even started putting content out. So let's just roll with it right now, and what works, and then I can sort a coherent support strategy, as they say. Do you miss working on the book? I'm going to say no, but not in a negative way. Yeah. The book's been life-changing, it's been brilliant, and so many other different things. Yeah, I mean, I keep saying this, but, it's just, there aren't words. The reason I don't miss working on the book is, the response to the book fired my passion to get back on the channel. And it's a bit like, you don't miss bread, yeah, when you got cake. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't miss working on the book because I didn't enjoy working on the book, yeah. I don't miss working on the book because I'm so looking forward to working on video. Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, I think the main driver by that is the interaction. You don't get that with writing a book. You get the buzz at the start on the Kickstarter, which was brilliant, yeah, and then you get it at the end when the book's done, yeah. But on live feeds and stuff like that, I'm interacting with you, and for me, the interacting with you guys directly or via video, which is a much shorter format time frame, put a video out, I'm talking to you, I can do a video in a week and then we're chatting about it, pretty much as soon as it comes out. When I struggled in the past, with the old black dog and that sort of stuff, that feedback was really good, and it's one of the main drivers for me doing the channel. Knowing I'm helping you, knowing you like it, knowing when I do the typical Mel stuff, it's like, yeah, that's Mel. Dude, don't do that. He's got a power tool. Oh my God, here we go. You know what I mean? And I love that sort of stuff. I love hearing about what you've built. I even love when I talk about the black dog and, that things get better. Yeah. I don't need to admin. I've got loads of mods. What am I doing? See, I'm out of it. I've missed connecting with you guys, in all honesty. Yeah, and I didn't realise how much I'd missed it until the book went out and I got the response to the book. I mean, I was really nervous about it because it'd been so long since essentially my work had been peer reviewed. I put it out. The book's not just going out to people who don't know how to make terrain. It's going out to some serious terrain builders. You know what I mean? That can be nervous, and also it's, sometimes you can worry about putting a video out, like, is it good enough? How's it going to go? Yeah. Putting a book out. And now, the response has been brilliant. Yeah. And I shouldn't have worried. And I do. I do doubt myself. But it's the interaction with you guys I really miss. So no, I don't miss writing the book. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to, maybe writing one in the future. It's not, let's say, with regards to a book in the future, I'm more towards doing one, yeah, than I am not doing one, on the proviso that I take my time and I do it, and me and Dave do the work before we go to Kickstarter. So life, pandemics, my health problems don't get in the way of, delivering on the Kickstarter, which was the issue. The issue with the Kickstarter was my life went crazy. Yeah, and Dave was just stuck on the other side of the world, locked down. I mean, if it hadn't been for if it hadn't been for the lockdown and the travel bans, Dave would have probably flown across to help and get and that sort of stuff. But it was just a ridiculous of the situation. So if I do a book in the future, which I am thinking about, not as right, what am I going to do? But all right, maybe in a year or two. Yeah, I want to do the work first, and I want to do it steady. All right. What's Mel's least favourite part of the human body? The palm of the hand. Least favourite part of the human body. The scaphoid bone. Scaphoid bone is a bone, yeah. It's one of the, the carpals, the 8 carpals that make up the wrist. Yeah, basically a load of little cubes. Yeah, with lots of little joints, and it basically like it's a good solid flexible joint because it's not like the elbow, which is big bend. Yeah, lots of little cubes that move a little, and all together, they give you your hand movements. Yeah, but there's one in there called scaphoid. Yeah, and there's a reason why I ate it. I ate that bone. Yeah, not because of me personally. Yeah, the scaphoid is quite a strange bone. Yeah, with regards to the bones of the body, because it gets its blood supply. Yeah, sort of on the way back. Pretty much every bone in the human body gets its own blood supply from the heart on its way round the body. But scaphoid, yeah, gets its its blood supply on the way back from the vein. Okay, so it's really deoxygenated blood and poor blood. Yeah, because the good stuff goes out in the arteries, your body uses it, and the waste and what's left gets run around the system again to be topped up and cleaned out. Yeah, by by the veins. Yeah, so it's not getting quality food. Yeah, for healing. And so from a physio point of view, when someone cracks their scaphoid, which is a crack, it's actually quite a common fracture, falling in an outstretched arm. Yeah, pain in there. Diagnosis for scaphoid is quite easy. You just push the thumb in, and if the person screams, they've cracked the scaphoid. But the reason why I hate scaphoid is it's got like a ridiculously long healing time. Yeah, and there's bugger all you can do about it. Now, all you can do is, if you really want to accelerate it, is cast it up, i.e. fixate. The problem is, yeah, if you fixate a wrist, it gets messy. Tendons get adhesions, things can't move. When someone comes out, yeah, quite often, yeah, it takes a while for the wrist to settle down and work properly again. If they have to fix a scaphoid fracture, it's so much more longer. Yeah, by the time the cast comes out, it becomes a physio nightmare. Yeah, to get the wrist functional. Yeah, and I always used to, goalies. Yeah, goalies dive, bang, what you call it, and it'd be like, I've got to break the news to the manager. Yeah, that. Oh, by the way, not only am I going to send him off for an X-ray, yeah, I'm going to cast him up for 16 weeks. Then I'm going to need 8 weeks, yeah, to get his wrist working again. Yeah, they are Dan Random, 6 to 8 months for mine. Yeah, I mean, from a medical point of view, it's a bad, slow fracture. It's one of those that no one really wants, but they're actually quite common. Yeah, but if you're involved in sports, yeah, where not only do you want to get that person healed, but you want to get them back in the game as quickly as possible, especially if it's a seasonal sport like cricket or what you call it, them getting a scaphoid fracture at the start of a season, yeah, means, nah, this guy ain't functional. This guy ain't on your team roster for the season. Yeah, and you do that to a manager. Yeah, I mean, it happened with the goalie at Crewe, Alex, when we were working there, and I was the assistant. What you call it? And Dario Gardi, his face dropped. Yeah, because about 2 weeks into the season, yeah, he lost his main goalie outright. No hesitation. Not happening. Yeah, and also because it's a professional sport, as soon as you say that and it's medical, there's no sort of like, oh well, can we just rush? No, he's safeguarded now. Yeah, because he's worth so much. Yeah, and his manager, player gets injured. You're not just dealing with the manager of the club, you're dealing with the player's bloody manager. From a PR point of view, physio, footballers are the worst. Right, anyway, sorry. That was my least. Come on, throw some more questions. Where's Pammy? With Willow. Yeah. Pammy was Willow. Yeah. Willows. I had Pammy through the start of lockdown because I couldn't see Willow. Because if you remember back then, We were worried about my lungs and my health. Yeah, and you know, lockdown were pretty strict. So Pammy lives with Willow right now. I saw Willow today. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday, princess. She's turned 13, so immediately she's turned into a monster. Went over to Kerry's, had a brilliant day spending with the family and her new fella, Adam. Yeah, lovely guy. Not going to say anything more on that because we are separated now and Kerry has her own family and, you know, that sort of stuff. But what I will say, because you guys, you know, you've been part of family, the extended family for a long time, is the family situation is great. Yeah, me and Kerry are great. See the kids, you know, so no doubt. I've even talked about Kerry, and at some point she'll come say hi on the stream. You know, when what you call it. Yeah. So yeah, it's been good, but yeah, my little darling, my princess turned 13 today. Go on, Bosicle, show them a photo. I can do that. Right, photos. Right, I see PayPal's as well. Bit shotgun, didn't mean to do this, but there you are. There's the clan. That was today. Look at Corbyn's hair. He's the spit of his dad, isn't he? So it's been a really good day for me today, to be perfectly honest. Mel did all right. Need to speak to you. Reference a massive idea I'd like to do for you. Drop me an email, mate. With regards to emails, I know loads of people have left comments and loads of people have messaged me. I mean, on social media, it's been overwhelming, to be perfectly honest. The messages on social media, I've got a couple of hundred to go through. Next week, I'm going to focus on reconnecting. So putting vlog out, yeah, and what you call it, just answering comments, apologizing for not catching up, because I want to basically catch myself up so it's now manageable. Oh no, Willow's turned into a teenager. Put two together and divide by two, you might end up with normal haircut. We possibly might. SpongeBob. Hey, Lee, you all right, buddy? Lee's what you call it, cameraman from the book, if you weren't aware. Or my camera guru. Richard saying, just flick through the PDFs. Looks insanely detailed. Awesome work, mate. Can't wait to get stuck in and get crafting. That sounds brilliant, mate. Right, what I don't want to do is make this too much about, what you call it, Terrain the book. No doubt Dave will be coming up with an update on Wednesday. Yeah, love the feedback. But let's not make every live show me thanking you for loving the book, because what I want to show you more to love. Right, let's see if we can do this. Right, we're a little bit ad hoc. Yeah, this is why I need the third camera, so we don't have to do this. It's just out of the way. Yeah, if I grab that one. Yeah, now what I'm going to do is, very quickly, I'm going to get this. Yeah, we'll point this over here so you can have a look at this. And I'm going to do the PayPal. So if you have sent on PayPal, it's shout out time. There does seem to be notifications. I always worry about this because I look like a... No. Billy, no, mates. Okay, yeah, all right. Thank you. Okay, what have you done? I have a feeling you lot are trying to make me cry. Who's done what? Joel V. 3 figures is too much, mate. Thank you, but please don't do that again. It is customary when we hit 3 figures, I believe, on a donation stream. Yeah, that. There's something I used to do, isn't there? Something. Was it? How did I celebrate? Joel, thank you. Hi, I'm a recent fan. Love your videos, but I haven't had time to build. It's okay. That's okay, mate. Yeah? As long as the passion for the build and the interest is there, you're still hobbying. You're enjoying your hobby. Yeah? But don't let it replace the build. You know, keep focused on the idea that at some point, yeah, I'm going to build. Because that's what I'm about. Yeah? But I bought some supplies to get cracking over Xmas. Oh, excellent. See, taking my advice already, Joel. Yeah? This is a prepaid thank you for the great content. That's sort of like, that's like with the book. You know what I mean? Pledging before you got. Good luck with the recovery and take it slow. We can enjoy you a long time. Thanks. That's the plan, mate. And thank you. Right. Go for dance. First, I've got some more shout outs to do. Oh. Yeah, okay, Tim. All hail the Mel who has written the book of Mel. We don't listen. Don't be turning this into a bloody religion. It's a book of good ideas. That's it. You are not deitizing me. You can make me cry, you can make me dance, you can make me act like an idiot when raising money for charity. But don't deitize me. God, the Book of Mel. PVA is the way. That's going to stick in it. PVA is the way. All hail Mel. Oh God. Oh, I've made the faux pas. Never tell the internet not to do something. Tasmin! Been a good while since I've bummed you a bit at Dosh. Good to have you back, Viddy. It's good to be back, Tam, and thank you, darling. Diane! Okies, Sunday night back. Auxies, thank you. Martin, what are you doing sending me money, Mark? That's like my brother donating. That's weird as hell. Thank you, mate. And I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Thank you, guys. Right. We need to type that in. That's good. Right. Thank you, guys. Book 1 was just released. He's not the Messiah. He's a very good terrain builder. I prefer a very naughty boy. Mel is not a religion. He's a talented boy. Oh, hail the God King Emperor of Scenery, Mel. Oh, Jesus wept. It's going to be like a Red Dwarf, isn't it? With the donut hat, the golden donut for the cats. There's going to be a golden palm tree somewhere. Right. Let me change the shot. Right. Desk cam. A little bit not as perfect. We haven't adjusted this. This is why I need the third cam. Yeah. To sort of set it up. Yeah. And I'll have it set up perfectly. Yeah. For every show. Yeah. Much like the other cams are set up. Yeah. So apologies for shotgunning it. Yeah. But I wanted to show you what I've been building. Yeah, because it's what's helped me find my passion. Right, okay, I've been working on my Adeptus Mechanicus terrain. Yeah, this is for, started as Kill Team, and I don't even know what it is now. I've just, I'm just enjoying it. Now, there's tutorials coming, yeah, and it's going to be focusing on detailing up. So, how I'm doing all these pipe works and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. My conversion techniques, how we're doing the pipe work on that bit. Come on, focus you get. It's not on autofocus, is it? Yeah. The functionality of the piece and all that sort of stuff. So, so shotgunny. Like that. That's a bit better. Our next live show, I will have it all sorted for you guys. Yeah. So, I've lost what I was saying. So basically, how to do all the wiring, how to add all the details, and the thoughts behind it, and that sort of stuff. You know, the design thoughts on how to. I mean, this has actually got more playable space on it than the base space. Yeah, because we've platformed here, we've platformed playable here, but also, yeah, I've ensured pretty much underneath is completely clear. Yeah, so actually, this provides more playable space than it takes up. That's this is the TARDIS of terrain. It's bigger on the playable inside than it is on the space it takes up on the outside. Don't. Right, let me show you something else as well. Yeah. It's not fixed down yet, so there's the base. Yeah. And there's the foam that goes on top of it. I'm working on this one as well. Now this is a much smaller piece. Yeah. Obviously adding the girders in, the pipe work, which I bring in showing you and all that sort of stuff. Foam work, I mean there's a little bit on it and that sort of stuff. Functionality, a lot about how to alternate designs to make Mechanicus stuff look different. Yeah, such as converting, chopping bits off. I mean that is actually from one of those. Yeah, the pipe work. Yeah, adding the grill work in. Pardon me, but not just that. Designing terrain that feels industrial, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that was the overriding thing with this. Yeah, when I put it down, I wanted it to actually feel like, yeah, this is industry, and past that, which is why I've borrowed a lot of I've looked at a lot of chemical plants and stuff like that, you know, and then sort of picked themes of like the trailing cables, you know, the cable runs, pipes, and that sort of stuff. Yeah, and also, you know, the way they sort of structure the gantries and that sort of stuff. Because I want people to look at it, yeah, and go, oh, that looks like a chemical plant. Not that's certain terrain. Yeah. And so that's where I'm going with this. Now I'm keeping it rather generalized as I describe this. The reason being is that I've actually gone in detail on it. And what I don't want to do is basically give you the tutorial on a bloody live show without actually going in depth, pointing it out. So I'm not going to explain more of my shenanigans, yeah, with making this piece. But if you notice, yeah, more playable space under there, isn't there? Another TARDIS piece. So that's what I've been working on, and I've been loving it, to be truthful. My challenge now is I've got to focus on getting this stuff back into tutorials, yeah, and actually getting comfortable with giving you the information, yeah. The information, because of the book, is coming together brilliantly, yeah. The hobby and the stuff I'm doing, you know, it's great, and I'm finding a passion for. It's just the video recording we've got to tackle now, which is going to be this week. Okay? Specifically tomorrow. So patrons, you might get a late video. Because Mel's got bills to pay as well. So if I can, let's do it. If I can't, hey ho. Right. Allow me to go back to the face cam. Now I need to move this one. Yeah. This is why we're going for the 3 cameras. Yeah. Just so I can just click, change, talk to you, that sort of stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more live shows as well. One of the benefits of being a single fella now, yeah, living in my own home and essentially living on my own, is now things are settled and I've got this set up. It's a lot easier for me to just say, look, every couple of times a week, I'm just going to switch it on. You've seen how easy it'll be for me just to hobby whilst chatting with you guys, and so you're going to be seeing a lot of build live streams coming soon. What I don't want to do is commit to saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. because this needs to roll organically, because that's what's working. Yeah, rather than me feeling I've got to do it. You know what I mean? It's been a bit of a reset year for Mel, so we're doing everything. Yeah. Oh, I did not weasel out of the Gopher dance. That's why we need dancing space. I should warn you, I'm not wearing pants. Ladies, children, avert thy eyes. John, paint my. What a shot. Actually, what a shot. How white. Look at the way you're standing, folks. You see, this is what I mean about the videos. I don't even know how to stand it. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Well, I'm going to bow out. So I'm literally standing up here to make an idiot of myself. I might as well do it properly, hadn't I? Right. It's like I've not done it before, guys. It's like I'm completely comfortable with you guys. In fact, I'm more than comfortable chatting with you, engaging with you now. And I know there's like hundreds of you watching. But I don't actually know what to do now. Right. Oh, I know the Gopher dance. Right. Shall we? Joel and the rest of you wonderful people, thank you. Shall we? Am I really doing this? For God's sake, I'm 45. I live on my own. I'm a grown man. I'm dancing like it. Now I look like a midget. Mandalf the Green. You never take yourself too seriously. I don't intend to. I'll be honest with you guys, yeah? Lots gone on this year, you know, especially, you know, family or, you know, health, that sort of stuff. I've got the bases covered, you know what I mean? All the important stuff, living alone, you know? I've got a great relationship with Kerry now, okay? It was a little bit stressy and that sort of stuff, especially with the health and, you know, lockdown, and there were a lot of worries about the kids and my health and, yeah. And separations are never clean, are they? But that's good. I'm looking forward to enjoying this now. Do you know what I mean? I mean, really, and I don't mean just being an idiot, but I'm not going to pretend I'm not. And I'm not going to pretend that I don't love sharing my passion for terrain. Yeah, and I'm not going to pretend that I don't think you lot are amazing. Yeah, and I think it's important that we acknowledge why I'm doing this. Yeah, I've been working with the counsellor, you know what I mean, for a good long time. Yeah, and it's worked well for me. And one of the things that's important is being honest. Yeah, and being honest with people who are important to you. And you guys are important to me. I mean, technically, you're my boss. Oh, God help me. Yeah, but the thing I think that most people enjoy about me is my passion for it. You know what I mean? We love it. Let's crack on. And so that's what I'm going to bring special to the community. I'm going to share what I know. I'm going to share my terrain tips. Yeah, I'm going to be an advocate for mental health, as I always have been. Yeah. But above all, I want to be the idiot. Yeah. That makes everyone smile, because when they see me, they know that we're just going to have a good time. We're just going to get hobby out. We're going to laugh. You know, and we're going to create something beautiful, because, you know, I'm not too bad. I can knock out a decent piece once in a while. Says I can't really claim, you know, that I'll do okay once after the book, can I? Right, I'm going to do something because my mouth is parched as hell. I had a bit of a sweaty fit. We are coming up on the hour and I need a wee. Yeah? Now, I'm not going anywhere, guys. You're going to see more of me. I'm enjoying this. Okay? So, there's links down below for Facebook groups, Facebook pages. I'm going to be posting stuff on there. I'm going to be engaging more on social media and that sort of stuff. So, if you're waiting for videos, jump on the social media and just keep an eye on there because this has got to be organic for me. I can't force it. I can't. I've just got to follow my passion. Now, my passion is sharing my passion with you guys, which means I'm going to have to figure out how I bloody stand on a video. Or we don't do standing shots. End of. But I've got to roll with it, get comfortable. Yeah, because I think if I do, then what I'll be bringing to you is going to be brilliant. Right. Do I have anyone other PayPals? I just need to check. I don't think I have, to be truthful, because there's no notifications. So I just want to double check that I'm not missing anyone. No, not missing anyone. Right, guys. Thank you for wrapping up a wonderful day for me. It's been brilliant for me earlier, spending it with Willow, and it's been brilliant spending it with you guys. Yeah? You're going to see more of me. I'm not going to make any promises because I don't want to let you down. Instead, I'll just say, I'm finding my mojo, I'm finding my passion, and right after this, I'm going to run to the toilet because I'm going to be needed. I'll catch you later. I'm rambling. I do this, don't I? It's been a while. Right. If you've liked the show, hit the like button. If you've loved the show, yeah, PayPal link down below. It's just a couple of clicks and it does help. It helps with the kit. It helps keep the lights on. It helps keep us rolling. Yeah. In the meantime, fill that screen. 10 taps. 4 for the hell, 1 for the space. 4 to put. 4 for the hell, 1 for the space, 4 for the yeah. I want to put a smile on my face. Come on, Bosicle. Laters, guys. That's the wrong tile. I'm not back at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, okay? So just ignore that bit, yeah? We're working on it.